Madam Deputy Speaker, I would like to begin my remarks by echoing the words of the Prime Minister. The scale of the suffering this virus has inflicted is truly heartbreaking, and my thoughts are with those who have tragically lost loved ones. Yesterday, Madam Deputy Speaker, when I addressed the House, I said the government's focus is on protecting the UK's world-leading vaccination programme, a programme that we should be proud of, and reducing the risk of a new strain of the virus being transmitted from someone coming into the UK. Yesterday, the Foreign Office announced support for more countries to access the UK's world-leading gene sequencing capacities and capabilities to increase early identification of any new strains of the virus. This is a vital step forward to support the global response to coronavirus, but it is simply not enough on its own to reduce risks to the United Kingdom. However, Madam Deputy Speaker, it is clear that there are still too many people coming in and out of our country each day. And today I am announcing further action to strengthen the health measures that we already have at the border, but to reduce passenger flow, so that only a small number of people for whom it is absolutely essential to travel are doing so, and therefore reducing the risk to our world-leading vaccine programme. So for those entering the UK, there will be a number of measures. Firstly, the police have stepped up checks and are carrying out more physical checks at addresses to ensure that people are complying with the self-isolation rules. Second, we will continue to refuse entry to non-UK residents from red list countries which are already subject to the UK travel ban. Third, as the Prime Minister has said, we will introduce a new managed isolation process in hotels for those who cannot be refused entry, including those arriving home from countries where we have already imposed international travel bans. They will be required to isolate for 10 days without exception. And the Department of Health and Social Care will set out further details on this approach next week. And for those travelling out of the UK, we will also be enhancing and stepping up enforcement rules. Because despite the stay-at-home regulations, Madam Deputy Speaker, we are still seeing people not complying with these rules. The rules are clear. People should be staying at home unless they have a valid reason to leave. Going on holiday is not a valid reason. So we will introduce a new requirement so that people wishing to travel must first make a declaration as to why they need to travel. This reason for travel will be checked by carriers prior to departure. And this approach, Madam Deputy Speaker, effectively mirrors the checks on arrivals that are already in place with the passenger locator form. Secondly, working with policing partners, we will increase police presence at ports and at airports, fining those in breach of the stay-at-home regulations. Anyone who does not have a valid reason for travel will be directed to return home, or they will face a fine. Third, we will urgently review the list of travel exemptions made to make sure that only the most important and with exceptional reasons are included. These are crucial new measures to protect us all, but also to complement the robust action we have consistently taken at the border. And while these new measures are being operationalised, I would just like to remind anyone seeking to enter our country to comply with the rules. This includes providing evidence of a negative COVID test before entering the United Kingdom, self-isolation on arrival for 10 days, and the completion of the passenger locator form. Immediately stepping up enforcement means that if you do not follow the regulations, you will face a fine. Madam Deputy Speaker, these new measures at the border are a necessary step to protect the public and our world-class vaccination programme. Every layer of protection we have put in place will help to reduce the risk of transmission of this virus and any new potential strain from entering the UK. And as we have done, Madam Deputy Speaker, throughout this global health emergency, we will continue to take all steps necessary to protect the public and help prevent the spread of this virus. I commend the statement to the House.